Me one of our legends when it comes to hip life. Omu group no na is solid pa. Omu group na is solid. Mean to me yi omu njumbi se nyumwe anya hit da. Omu njumbi as was a hit. Na minim ne ntia edu level bi no, but I could decide say I want to go and focus on radio or on media. But I could say okay, media nyuna na meto. Quophi Okyeame anabe michao.
Good morning.
Yami senior.
I'm incorrect to be answered no akoso. Let's start to ready answer na metro nyumo.
Intino.
Inti me nyai nyom to anko start media. Who stop? Yanko yani.
Enti ayade a oposo ye. Oposo ya na call back.
Me de beka ho asa.
Senior, and they ya share hip life. Momo time no, say ka say group be a solida. Yen to me Okyeame group ni enfim. Okyeame Quophi ne Okyeame Kwame. That was the name then. And as you see, I know Edina Bezisa aye Quophi Okyeame. Yen share walk us through your journey. Na mo ye group as hip life duo na mo nam no. Na journey ne say.
The question wasn't that the end to say.
Na mu journey no, mu journey ne to say in terms of hip life no. Na mu journey as a group no because na ebi mu eba as solo artist. And na mo buy as ahanti na mu journey net to say.
Yo mami ntia we tie phone ya no be na
okay.
Abega found no mo share mo din komo so mentia obi a.
Okay.
Na ya home concept. On say it started right from Yesi Secondary School. It was in 1993. I did that and even before I did secondary school. Now, I started a practicing to become what we have become today.
Okay.
I draw near to, but near a highlight, near two, near rapping mostly. Kwame and I rapping more, but the feel and the vision was for us to become singers. Because now rap no the full cry and Ghana for cry we were doing music in its entirety. Listening to PAAA sing, Felix Owusu,
okay.
The Nakorex, those days. Until somewhere in 1997. Somewhere in 1997, even though some years I them rapper near the idea of school competitions, City Hotel Complex, or all the rap competitions with Lord Kenya, Ancestors, the groups not dorsal from back then. It was in 97 that Reggie Rockstone commercialized the rap.
So it was in 97 that Reggie and man, dear no or brandy in year a hip life and Angasa.
And because the word is commercialization.
Commercialization.
What you say? Ultimately packaged it to radio, so the response was massive. Those days, I think one of the TV stations that was very instrumental in this was Metro TV.
Metro TV.
No more program or the advertising cycle.
Yes, advertising cycle.
Very popular.
Yeah.
And then there was another one which was hosted by this Afghan dude, by a friend. The ref.
Eddie Blay.
Smash TV, Eddie Blay. Smash TV.
Yeah.
That also had the youth. It was easy peasy for everybody to see what was going on at that time. And I think that was the force that drove us. They would say, that rap here competition. I could estimate at 2 months. I first say the another way they beat me. So all the music information we had gathered went into, producing our version of the hip life. So the now the Kumasi, but in the tradition and the culture was heavy on us, which will eventually show its face in the recording. Later part of 97, and it started 97 February 14. and eventually we were able to produce a song with Zap Mallet.
Okay.
And then we mixed Adwa, and then we sampled a little bit of Zap Mallet did that, a little bit of Michael Jackson's Thriller, and then we defined it by local drum patterns, and boom, the guy said Gabi Adeke was on the drive time for Joy.
For Joy FM, yeah.
Yeah. Was the first person who ever put a record on.
Okay.
In Accra, which was on the drive time. Later, and I'm a Kukumante. No, or after drive. No, but after drive. And then Mark also played it. But it was Mark that took us to Gabi in the first place.
Okay.
And it didn't take days, I would say a day.
Oh, okay.
The whole Accra was on fire for Okyeame, and you know, it was really the thing. So that is how commercially our success started.
And you know, as at that time, no, yeah, Obi to me assign him to a label. Now,
make us a year rapper. There was this event at Kumasi Polytechnic. By then, now, a friend and I hip life in unity. And we were looking for somebody, like they would say today, an investor. Those days, we are going to producer. Oh. But we got a gig. They are down for back. Kudini girl was graduating from Poly, Okoye Fashion. Into the graduation was a fashion show.
Okay.
Then we were nobody. But the girl believed in us. Her name is Lulu. Lulu believed in us so much so, it was great. You have got a point we didn't understand.
Okay.
On one in the rap, but our game was very exciting to us. You know, see, I'm the performing man. And luckily for us, when we got there, Pickles Live, who was the host for Sing Along on DP, and also the MC for all the media wasted Miss Ghana qualifications. So, no, we had all the 10 regions.
Yes, all the 10 regions.
To select beauty queens.
Yeah, sure.
So Pickles was there. Pickles was also a friend to the lady I'm talking about. So Pickles saw us and was like, this is crazy. So you guys jump on the bandwagon. My next stop is Sunyani. You miss Sunyani into Mumra Sunyani. And I'm going to give you the platform. You guys have your own song. And we like. We said we had a me and now instrumental from MC Light. Keep on keeping on. I don't know if you remember that song.
Yeah.
So that is the instrumental we took, and we had a friend who was also a saxophonist.
Okay.
Kankam was with us. So we will rap over the beat, and Kankam will play the rap phrases with the sax.
Okay.
Which made the act so beautiful. Now, on the day, the Saturday, I also a cop Sunyani. He and Lorry Fair. Until we went to Media Westgate, no more office where I'm going around about. We went there and went to speak to the assistant of Pickles Live. He had a friend Gaboni. He was also a police student.
Okay.
So Gaboni is the one that spoke to Pickles. He said that they will go for, they are here. He couldn't even actually tell him what was wrong. When Pickles was ready to move to Sunyani, we were still there not there. If I'm missing Sunyani, what else we can have? And there's a man, a lawyer friend, you.
You need scared of Adaruma.
You need that, yes, sir. He was traveling in a minivan, fully air conditioned, and he was by himself with a driver. He said that you guys jump on, let's go.
Okay.
So he eventually transported us, and we went in staff.
Oh, yeah, stars, pal.
Maza. And then we got to Sunyani. We had to find ourselves where we would eat everything. They didn't even bother us at that time because we were hungry, to make it.
Yeah.
And so the show happened and everything, and then they put us on the stage, and it was an amazing performance.
Okay.
And Kiran come for the most really American.
Mobo show pa.
Oh yeah, Bo show. Send a combi. Into me, Kwame, and Saint Kankam.
We
did the performance, and the following week, we were on GTV.
Okay.
Into a I did them, and eventually saw us on TV.
Okay.
And they went crazy for us. There was then another rapper named Bakwado London Abba. His name is Andrew Pogwama.
Okay.
Yes. Only I bought them one chain because he was living in a fear not China Kwame Mutini, Copacabana, which is around 20 meters. So when he saw us on TV, now he was convinced that he was going back to London. But big didn't sit there, and also, okay, and a young rat, okay?
Okay.
And then he had a banana phone. I don't know if you remember the banana phone.
I remember.
This curvy phone now. Who was about this outro?
Mm.
It was very, I can't say there was no iPhone 15.
Yeah, because
very involved.
Yeah.
If you do a car, or the last phone, you know, that phone, Antonio from Studio.
Oh, incredible.
So we sold that phone for 100 cities.
As at that time?
20 cities. Zabmales charged us 80 cities to record Brebro by him for us. Andrew became the executive producer of Okyeame, and then he started a record label called Sky Web Records.
Okay.
And that's how the label started, which later signed Danny Nete and other artists. But we were first to be on this label.
And in a Yamon of farmers, so now they established that label.
Oh, yes.
Incredible. My as at that time, me sure say na monia jise stardom na aba monjum ye bomonjum ya de. But me iska wo.
Oh yeah. Now say as what part you be actually eventually is in your lap. You see the dream in full color. Everything is playing out just like you imagined it. In actual fact, more than you even imagined it. When you get a break, it's sweet. It's very sweet. I mean, we went from those two local boys, Fatinitao, to boys that BBC would send people from UK to come and look for and talk to and invite over to London to do interviews, to talk about hip life and stuff like that. So you move from a nobody to become somebody. And that feeling is great. It's something that doesn't leave.
I come back to that first one mutumukuru ewo Apollo.
Apollo Theatre, after the release of Mesanaba, which is the Console album, then we had become even bigger. That was the first album was and look at your friends. Album title for men. Yeah, Nana Kwame Gyan yellow shirt be there. That's Nyan Support. Yes. The first album was Nyan Support. Then we recorded the Console album, which is the second album, which had Mesanaba and Winnie Asabaso, Amanfo, Winnie Sama, also those songs. And you know Mesanaba and what it is done in this country. It became way bigger.
Yeah.
And at that
big.
time, now that the Lumba so really which was equally big. And look at every time I make a story, it makes me realize that Mesanaba was a very strong song. Because that Lumba was coming from years of establishment, and we were just newbies. But the song was rocking shoulders. Look at the strength of Abewa. So Mesanaba was able to penetrate the market, which made it a very strong contention. And that same year, Ghana Music Awards, we took Best Hip Life Rap Song of the Year, and that Lumba was the Artist of the Year that year.
Okay.
I think it was the early parts of 2000. Yeah. So another man, one man, our United States of America, Nancy or Ghana, Mr. Martin Yabua. He was a promoter then. He was promoting events in New York with the likes of Chief Osho, Chief KKD, Chief Kusi, Chief of Wongwan and and so he found it necessary to put the two acts in Apollo Theatre for the benefit of Ghanaians.
Okay.
Of course, it was a business venture. So it was Martin that put everything together. backing of Chief Kusi, we're going to there before, ready for the credit.
Yeah.
And eventually it came alive. And, you know, Ghanaians in Apollo Theater, downtown New York, Harlem, New York, it just came alive.
Quophi, Yansha DB, more time na mujina mo nine sono. I know say you were a good songwriter. Momo tu no na hwan na etro ndwom no mo.
Na ya mi komo we dey dear kemo. Aja me nyom le dey so maka je mo dada so me ana na bitro. Aja me nyom le dey. Aja me proper. Kwame wasn't writing. I mean, that is how I even joined, you know, in the rap. I mean, the rap is not my mainstay. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
But lyrically, that is me. The writing, the music composition, those things. So I will create the song. I'll write my verse. I'll write Kwame's verse. And then we all will go into a studio and record. But I would say, when you're good, you're it's nobody's business. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's nobody's business. What really your secret is, a mammo yet strong and powerful. It's what you should just concentrate on and do. If you individualize, when you are a group, because at the point now, Okyeame breaking up on the planet, it was the major thing that read its head first.
Okay.
When it became necessary for people to really come out to say, I am this and I am that.
Nice one. Man ko sika ho da. Oh.
There be that.
Wonderful. Based on storyline ya wo nkomo ya onimi ache. Now we say 1997 na Reggie commercialize Hip Life. And it means that Hip Life is not really 30 years like the way people are claiming.
It means that Hip Life did not do what?
It means that Hip Life is not 30 years. Like the way people are claiming that Hip Life is 30 years this year.
Well, by my time, if Hip Life is going to be 30 years, then it should be 1994, 95 for it to be 30 years.
That is 94.
Yeah. Now. It was a little later after 94. 97 is when Reggie, 1st September 1997 is when Reggie released Maka Maka. That album.
Okay.
97. If anything at all, Reggie's appearance will be maybe early 96 or later 96, which is getting into 1997.
Okay. So Hip Life is not really the 30 years that people are playing.
For the strength to really have picked up. Maybe if Reggie is telling his story, when probably his music got on radio or something was probably 94, before it gained strength in Ghana, 97, there, you could call it 30 years.
Okay.
But by my calculation, I think it's about 27 years now.
Okay. Quophi Okyeame. Eja, ebedo wase anape.
Na me sure I'm in na ba.
Eno ka Japan say ojapa.
Me ba jo ka je nsem so matene ne pa.
Quophi, erase. God bless you so much. Nice one. That was Quophi Okyeame of Okyeame fame.